Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And I am doing a voiceover of what is this address? Of my previous video footages. And I will take this opportunity to blah 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 something. I have written down what need to be addressed. One friend asked about a Chinese word, 你们 we do not use 你们. I think that one I will put to the end. Another one is which mic I use. I am using Shure right now, and there are times I am on the left side. There are times I'm on the right side. I talk very low voice, and the good thing about this is that you can put your headset connected so you can hear your voice. A lot of time other videos does not hear the voice, other mics or other speakers, other mics. So you can speak very clear, but you do not know what is going on. And the good thing is you can hear your voice and adjust if needed. But there is a very, very, very big problem. That is, it becomes too sensitive. Sometimes there is a noise from outside. You cannot focus, or you feel distracted. So the sound is kind of unreal. Our real life is composed of nice noise. You see, there is a car coming. Maybe I will cut it short. But our real life has a lot of sounds, a lot of noises. Family going to open the door, close the door, and wash hands, and all these sounds. It's a natural part of it. And we are just one person in the family. We should not take too much. Uh-oh, did you hear the sound? Yes, it is coming. Okay, let me continue. So I stopped. So it makes this video very much chopped up, and your thought is stopped. So sometimes it is good, sometimes it's not good. I do not like it's so sensitive. I feel that things become artificial. Is kind of you feel less the genuinity of it, and you make it lost a lot of its authenticity, and it's just not my cup of tea. I do not like it very much, but it does have good sound. Yes, so you make a balance. Well, sometimes if you talk very closely and very carefully with the right sound, right intonation in front of the cell phone, it gets very good effect. You do not need to buy something so complicated. if you have a good phone, if you have a phone that will work. And I always believe the technology has developed into such a stage that everything, all the capability, the technology, the tech capability is way, way, way beyond our demand. It's just so much not used. If we use cell phone nicely, rightly, everyone can make a 4K movie. And the truth is that people, we are not using it rightly. All the cell phone, the new cell phone has the capacity to make very high quality movies with good sound, with good shooting angle, good lighting, not exterior lighting, but good adjusting and sensing of the light. They have the ability. We are not using them rightly. And it is more important to learn to use something rightly so that you have less things. You need only one phone, and it can do all the good jobs. Love is the key. Paying attention, paying respect to the material we have. That is the key to make things better, to make quality stuff. And there are many kinds of people use the internet to broadcast and to share their love for the world by brushing the microphone, by scratching the hard surface. It's a very loving way, let's say it, and very generous way. Okay, another friend asked about my understanding, my opinion about Italian language and Italian culture. Gosh, maybe I will do it in another time. It's a beautiful language, beautiful culture, and with profound history and so much richness in it. But if you see every culture has its pride. Everyone, no matter which country you are from, you are proud of your country. And this is beyond politics, is beyond other people's acceptance. I am proud of my root. I am proud of my country. As a country, as a nation, as a human race, as a human group, as a location in this planet, we are proud of our root, our origin, and that is very natural. Who does not feel proud of their own country? I cannot understand it. If you are not proud of your country, I cannot understand. Distinguish or separate, discriminate your country with your political system. It's different thing. Your country is to be proud of. My country is to be proud. Your country is to be proud of. Our countries are to be proud of. Our culture. Another friend asked, what do you talk about? Work, hobby, relationship. I was asking, I asked him, do you work too hard so that you do not have time to enjoy your hobby? Or do you hobby too hard that you do not have time to work? Or you are like me, that browse internet too much? Oh, sorry. Oh, do you have to? Okay, I turn off the window. I will close the window. Anyway, this is life. Such is life. Are you working too hard, or are you browsing internet too much that you do not have time neither for work nor for the hobby? I am that case. So let's talk about multitasking. Yes, I will close the windows and close the door so that I can talk better. Not I can talk better, I can hear myself better and less distracted, and work and hobby. So I think if you have time and if you have the capacity, hobby is something that makes you grounded, make you feel your life has a meaning. And work, if work is your passion, like there are these famous people and important people, they send human to space, and work is their hobby. And then lucky this person, so he can fulfill his work-life balance. Well, kind of for hard for other people to understand, but it's a way of living. It's his way of living. Or we can be. Those are the great people, and if you are one of them, be that person and put your heart and soul into the thing, into your pursuit, into your life chase. For me, I start to understand myself through life and through experience. I am this level of person. Use the adjective mediocre or not, I am this level of person. Everyone is in a certain level. The other day I saw one of my students making a speech, and then I start to understand. Sorry. I start to understand there are people just... Sorry, I totally lost my train of thoughts. And sorry. I pick it up a couple of hours later. There are people just so outstanding, and everyone has a number, everyone has an ability. If we compare with other people, with the great people, with the people with better intelligence, well, we should not say this. with a more desired, a more presentable intelligence and achievement, we will be so disappointed of ourselves. But the truth is that you can never compare, and there's no point to compare. Going to a good school, getting a good job, driving a good car, or all these surface things should not be the standard to guide our own evaluation of our own life. It may not be true. We should give ourselves more respect for being ourselves. This is very much an empty talk because I am not talking about you. I am not talking about me. I am talking about an ideal person, an ideal ideology. And it's so untrue. For example, myself, I am so full of jealousy, so full of selfness. And so full of sorrow, regret, and sadness that I cannot focus on positive things. Do you think that's me? That is me when I am sad. And there are times, maybe not majority of the time, or maybe only a minority of my time, I am filled with joy, with happiness, with achievements, with confidence, and with courage. We are all the composition of positive and negative elements, characters. If we give ourselves the time to stop, to relax. Relax is another empty word. To stop and to what? Just allow ourselves to stop and not pressure ourselves with deadline. Then we can have a better self, a better understanding of ourselves, a more forgiving spirit of our own self. Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? And I am under a pressure to finish one particular job, even if I am on vacation. And if you are not a procrastinating person, you do not need to listen to the following words. if you are the same as me who struggles from time to time. Maybe this experience from myself can at least give you some relief, because you are not alone. We procrastinate because we do not want to do it. If you are a meat eater, you do not procrastinate in front of a fat, juicy burger. Right? If you have sweet teas, your spirit, your desire do not stop in front of fluffy, soft, tender, and velvet, sumptuous dessert, right? You do not. Maybe something hold you back is your sense of, your conscious of health concern or things, but we do not stop in front of the things we love. If we like it, we do not procrastinate. We procrastinate. It's because we do not like it. We dislike, and we are forced to do, and there is no joy in it. For a vegetarian, you go to a meat party, it will be just a torture. For a meat eater, you go to a party with only carrot and celery. That is not your plate of meal, right? So, we do not like the things we have to do. It's because we have to do. But if that is your way of life, then you have to do. Finishing this job so that you can get paid, so that you can keep your job, you will not be fired, you get a future job. It's a must. It is the base to secure your future well-being. So you have to do it. How do you make something that you so dislike into something you are able to do? 捂着鼻子，捏着鼻子，也得把它干下去。And one thing is, I think for me, one thing works is I am into a better mood. I think the way I do it is that I put away my negative attitude, put it aside, and start to think, well, that's okay. Maybe it is not that bad. Maybe I can do it. Maybe what? You just do not put too much personal feeling into that job. It's a job, and you do it, and that's it. Disconnect your feeling from this job. When you hate that job, when you dislike that job. But there are times, some job you're really passionate about and you love to do. Of course, you will not disassociate yourself from that job. I am talking about things that you do not want to do. Disassociate your feeling with that job. It's just a job. Do it step by step. Let's say it is your homework to finish a bunch of exercise. Choose something that you are happy to do, or you have less obstacle, more mechanic. If it is writing characters, Chinese, we do a lot of writing. If it is writing characters, if it is writing words, remember words, keep on very mechanically, keep the momentum and just do it. And get a good pen and get a nice workspace. Have a cup of water, a cup of tea, and everything prepared as if you are enjoying something. And the job itself is not enjoyable, but the surrounding, the environment is enjoyable. That can compensate a little bit and reduce the pain of that particular object, that particular target, project. Once you are in a better mood and situation and more comfortable, including a pair of comfortable shoes, a pair of comfortable skirts, pants, or your gaming sleeve. I always wear a sleeve so that I wear shorts and my hand do not touch the table surface. You know it if you do the gaming. And make yourself comfortable. Choose a comfortable seat, nice lighting. Everything you pay so much attention to make it itself, it becomes something that you want to be in. That is the outside, exterior environment. Now you get into the job. Chop it small. Every job, there are different elements. Even if just one essay, you can chop it up, or specific step. Yeah, okay, I need to use the word from Adobe Illustrator, the blend mode is that you choose specific steps. You choose specific steps until you reach your final goal, until you reach your final blend, a coherent blending. Choose 5 steps, 40 steps, 100 steps. Choose the steps that is appropriate for this project. To do a general review, there will be writing part, there will be calculating part, there will be reasoning part, there will be proving part, and there will be different things. So make an outline and see through this project how much time you will need. And today the case is that when I think about it, I dislike it and I cannot move. And I was thinking about it as a huge rock. That is a huge burden, huge rock in front of me and heavily on my heart. And I cannot move because my mental power stopped working. I do not even think about how to solve the problem. The only thing I was thinking about is how big this obstacle is, how hard it is, how intimidating, how scary, and how bad it is. Then for some reason I just browsed in to this job, and there are some outlines or there are some steps in it. And then I start to do one part of it. It becomes much easier because I finished one part. And from the first part, it leads to the second part. So when you chop it up, when you allow your brain to process, to work it out, you have more power, you have more control in the matter. You can slowly, step by step, doing it. Usually, your teacher's homework or the job assignment, any job assignment, difficult or not, they are not meant to kill you, because your boss will have big trouble if that his or her attention is to kill you. And usually it is doable by a human of your caliber, of your capacity. And that's why they give you that job, usually. There are extreme cases. So you should be able to do it. The problem is you intimidated yourself and you scared off yourself. So I am starting to do it. I need to write something kind of repetitive but not so repetitive. So you can think about some sentences that match with this job, some sentence will match with another job, and then you get a salad of all these sentences. It's like you making salad, all these ingredients, and some salad need more lettuce, some salad need more tomato, some needs more salt. You can think about this whole project as a finished salad. And this salad is the job. Some salad needs to be sweet because that particular job needs to be sweet, is a sweet job. Some salad needs to be sour because that particular project you are dealing with is sour in nature. You know what I'm talking about, do you? And some are salty. Why are you so salty? Yes. So you bring all these things and then blend it in. You can make it. It's not your heartfelt fiction you are going to write. It's just a job. Take it easy. You want to get it done. It's not that you want to pour your heart into it. It's a job. I must be endangered for saying this. Anyway. So, It's a beautiful day outside. Enjoy sunshine. Enjoy everything. Some friends said you should talk to the left and then talk to the right. Why not? Bye bye, friend. I love you, I really do. Do 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 do. Do do do.